Hey guys, it's me again. I'll be completely honest, it's midnight right now, and I've actually made this video probably half dozen times, but every time it keeps going to like 15 minutes, 12 minutes, whatever. And I'm trying to keep it short so that you guys don't get bored. And listen, this is the last time I'm making it, so if you don't like it, don't watch it. Again, as I told you guys yesterday, I do this for me. It's therapeutic. Makes me feel better. And let me just jump right into it. By the way, if this one turns out to be long, I'm going to cut it into 2 videos. And just split it down the middle. Anyways. So, I saw her today. I see her every weekday. We had a late lunch together. It was nice. I mean, nice. We didn't argue. We didn't fight, right? I could tell she wasn't happy with the way the conversation went. Of course, I'm trying to talk about relationship-wise. She doesn't want to talk about it at all. It annoys her, right? There's so much to unpack. All right, so where to start? So she started off and she told me some things that I have no reason to think she was lying, because, I mean, honestly, at this point, there's no reason to. And she definitely has no problem with hurting my feelings. But she told me, while we were together, since we were together, she hasn't seen anyone. She's still single. She hasn't been with anyone. Kind of made me feel a little better. But she also said that, the love had been fading for years. I said, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you, when you noticed it, why didn't you say something? And she asked, was I supposed to? Why is it my problem? Why should I, not why wasn't my problem. I think her wording was, why should it have been my responsibility or something like that? And for God's sakes, I'm sorry, Hashem, but for frickin' sakes, guys, girls, whoever, we're not mind readers. If you have a problem in a relationship, talk about it. Especially if you want that relationship to last. What's that old saying? Communication is the cornerstone of a healthy relationship, or something like that. It's true. Maybe if she had spoken to me about this years ago, we wouldn't be where we are. So we talked a little more, and eventually we got to a point where I wanted to ask her a question. I asked her logically. I asked her to think logically. Very logical woman. I know that's a horrible thing to say at this point, because, anyways, I said, if we think about it logically, you're saying you don't love me anymore, all right, and you're not with anyone, you haven't been with anyone, you're not even, she wants time for herself. Cool. All right, I got it. But when you're ready to go with someone, where's the logic in you searching out people, possibly dating 1, 2, 5, 10, 20 guys, whoever knows, right? You're always going to have that initial lust, that wow at first. But eventually you're going to get to that real relationship, right? And no matter what relationship she finds, she's going to have to work at it. She's going to have to learn all their little problems, and they're going to have to learn her problems, and they're going to have to agree to eventually get along together and build something. Where's the logic in her going out and finding that versus talking to me? Let's figure out what was wrong, what happened. The guy that you actually loved, and by the way, I was her first anything, but I was her first love. I was first boyfriend, first everything. I met her when she was just graduating from uni, getting her master's. And to be honest, she was my first true love. Now, I thought I knew what love was before. I mean, heck, I was married, I have kids, grandkid. So I said, why not fix what we had Let's identify the problems. You know me, I know you, we know each other. We were so good together for so long. Why not fix it? And right there, I should have beat the hell out of myself and said, what the? I should have stopped, looked at my last videos, and realized I was going down a path that was wrong. I know all of you guys were thinking to yourself, oh, he's crazy. What the hell? Look at the last 2 days. Yeah, that's exactly what I should have done, is looked at those videos. Specifically the parts where I say, identify the signs. There were signs, right? And you should recognize them. And she's giving me this, I don't love you. There's a sign. And maybe there's a letter, but I'll explain it in another video. I don't want this one going too long. Just in February, she was telling me about how we were going to have a future together. Even though now she tells me she wasn't in love with me at that point. She had already lost love, but she had written me this letter telling me how much she loved me and how we were going to build a future together and we were going to have children. And anyways, I'll go into that some other time. I should have stopped and looked at that video and then seen the other one, right? She never really loved me, or she wouldn't have done what she did. You know, I'm sorry if my thoughts aren't very clear right now and I'm rambling a bit, but it's painful. Anyways, she said no. She only feels like a friend to me. Or she says, you know, she doesn't love me. Just wants me as a friend. 10 freaking years. Long story short, conversation went on for almost an hour. We agreed that tomorrow we're going to meet up at 3 o'clock at her house. We're going to go to an escape room. Something we used to love doing together. We used to do them all the time. Then we'll have dinner together. And the whole time I'm thinking to myself in that moment, she's going to open up the door. Sorry. She'll open up the door. She'll look at me. I'll look at her. And maybe something will happen. Maybe we'll embrace, have a kiss. Again, should have looked at my video. I was coming home. I was on cloud 9, just thinking about seeing her tomorrow. But here's the thing. Let's just pretend that happened. I went over there, we embraced, we got back together. Every day for the rest of my life, I'll be thinking, is she still in love with me? Is she going to leave me? She did it once, without hesitation, without notice. She had just told me how much she loved me really recent, right before she left me. She was telling me about how we were going to have a future together. We were going to have kids. We were getting married. God, do I sound like the typical girl? I don't care if that sounded sexist. But seriously, I would have thought every single day for the rest of my life if we got back together. Long story short, I came home, talked to my sister, best sister in the world. And after berating me a little bit, which I damn well deserve, she told me to go watch my videos, and I did. I'm not meeting her tomorrow. Listen, once this has happened to you, move on. It's going to be hard. Look at me. I made these last 2 videos for the last 2 days, and now I'm backsliding, right? It's not easy. It's going to take time. You need support. Even with my videos, I needed my sister to remind me to go look at my videos. If you're still in a relationship and you're having problems, talk about it. If you really loved that person at any point in time, talk. Save what you have. Anyways. 10-minute video. Sorry about that. Hope you got something from it. I feel better. And tomorrow, after I don't see her, I'll send you guys a video, just tell you what I did during the day. Take care.